A new Thanksgiving update has arrived to GTA Online this week, which has brought about a ton of game changes along with so many great discounts as well. Rockstar even went so far as to give us 2 sets of discounts, some of which last the entire event week like usual, and then a whole other set of ultra cheap deals for so many great vehicles as a Black Friday discount bonus, which will unlock tomorrow. And today on the show we will be talking about these discounts, and I'll also be giving a review and a breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy and also about what to avoid buying this week. I know you put a lot of time and effort into building your GTA Online wealth, and it honestly would be quite a shame to waste it on useless purchases, so I put together this helpful buyer's guide based around this week's discounts so you can be sure to get the most value out of your spending. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar Games, then consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So as always, we always start off these weekly event buyer's guides with the major property discounts for the week first, and then we move into the vehicles after that. And so if you're only interested in the vehicles, then please use the timestamps in the description or along the video playback bar to find exactly what you need. So starting off with the properties, we have 50% off bunker properties, bunker upgrades, and bunker modifications. This business is 100% worth your money this week without a doubt. I unfortunately don't have the time to do a full guide on the bunker in this video, but my top 5 reasons for investing in a bunker for your character are as follows. For number 5, bunkers come with a personal shooting range and living quarters to help you level up your aiming skill and allow you to change your outfits and more. For number 4, bunkers allow for a free mode hideout, giving you time to gather yourself so you can get back in the fight quicker if a lobby is toxic or aggressive. And then the top 3 reasons, the best ones: the bunker provides space to store your mobile operations center, the MOC can only be stored in your bunker, and the MOC is useful for players looking to take up special high-paying missions that can only be accessed by owning an MOC. For number 2, the bunker research process helps unlock newer weapon customization options. Research is the only way in the game to acquire exclusive Mark II variants of some of your favorite weapons, and the bunker makes it possible by committing staff and time or by paying through each unlock. And then for number 1, it's just a fantastic source of passive income. With a bunker, just buy supplies every so often, and then all you need to do is show up for the delivery for tons of money upon completion. And with the Criminal Enterprises DLC update that was added this summer, the bunker was updated to include an additional vehicle to sell, sort of like what we have with the MC Clubhouse Garage with the Criminal Enterprises update, and then also maybe what you're familiar with the auto shop. And speaking of auto shops, we have a massive discount of 40% off auto shop properties, the upgrades and modifications for the auto shop as well. Again, this property is also worth a buy if you don't own one already, and without going into too much detail, the main reasons for investing in an auto shop this week: for one, you get the personal living quarters just like the bunker, you get a personal garage, you get 10 cars worth of garage space which players can use to store their own personal vehicles, and it's also convenient for players to store their vehicles at a place where they can be customized instantly and at a 5% discount, with classic and crew paint jobs being free if you decide to add those on with the modding bay upgrade. And the modding bay allows players to customize their cars for that 5% discount on every purchase. Like I said, apply the classic and the crew paint jobs for free, and the modding bay also has its own set of optional upgrades like car lifts to boost customer mods and hire mechanics to speed up delivery of customer vehicles for extra passive income. So that was number 3. For number 2, exotic exports. The auto shop also lets players access exotic export missions, which are extracurricular work recovering vehicles throughout the city, and these missions are updated daily, and they are also a great source of extra income if required. There are also optional upgrades like drivers to help with vehicle deliveries as well. Overall, these are just quick activities which pay very highly for your time spent. And then for number 1, the best reason to invest in the auto shop is contracts. Owning an auto shop gives players access to various contracts like the Union Depository robbery, the Prison Escape, IAA, Merryweather, and more. And these contracts in this game are multi-part robbery missions with prep missions and then one big finale just like Heist, except these have a focus on cars and driving. Players will need to modify their vehicles in certain ways that can be useful for this heist, and then auto shops also act as just a base of operations for these contracts like clubhouses do for its own businesses. And now with the property discounts out of the way, let's discuss all the vehicle and weapon discounts for this week. So starting off, we have the Obey Omnis EGT for 40% off. The EGT's acceleration is great for a sports electric vehicle. However, like other electric vehicles, its top speed is underwhelming, only reaching 111.5 miles an hour. This vehicle is also quite heavy for a sports car, as it can ram through traffic while only losing minimal amounts of speed, but due to its weight, it has poor braking capabilities too and will likely spin out when crashing into traffic. At high speeds, the EGT handles unrestricted responsively, and it suffers from bad oversteer. The main advantage to this vehicle is the Amani Tech upgrades and the armor plating that can be applied. When the armor plating upgrade is equipped, the vehicle is given an even higher damage resistance to explosives than the Greenwood and other Amani Tech vehicles from the contract update, resisting 11 total RPGs or missiles and 29 heavy sniper Mark II explosive rounds. But be mindful of offensive players firing regular bullets though, because this car doesn't have bulletproof windows. So while you'll find performance isn't great, the durability and damage resistance alone makes the Obey Omnis EGT worth purchasing in my opinion. After that, we have the Bravado Greenwood for 40% off. Though the speed and acceleration are less than ideal on this car, the handling is improved over comparable vehicles found in the same class and areas, and the braking is pretty good. The front engine rear-wheel drive vehicle is heavy and relatively sturdy, capable of withstanding a good deal of damage and making it a relatively solid choice for drive-bys and primary transport. You can also modify this Amani Tech vehicle with a remote control unit, armor plating, missile lock-on jammers, and slick mines if you want. After that, we have the Dinka Conjo SJ for 40% off. The Conjo SJ has noticeable body roll when turning, and some players may find that makes it more difficult to maintain control even around light corners, and they may also find their vehicle having oversteer without full suspension upgrades. However, it does make up for its drifting capabilities because it's able to take corners easily in the hands of a skilled driver, which definitely is not me. Now we do have tons more discounts which we will be going over on Black Friday and those Black Friday sales coming up tomorrow, but for now let's check out the 3 weapon discounts on offer for this week that you can get right now. First, the Heavy Rifle for 40% off. The Heavy Rifle is a uniquely balanced weapon that features traits from several other weapons in the game. It has a comparable rate of fire to that of the Carbine Rifle at approximately 444 RPM, but features the elevated damage profile of the Advanced Rifle at 34 damage per shot, which is still far lower than the Assault Rifle Mark II that has a damage of 40, but this allows the rifle to stay relatively competitive with other Mark II weapons at the closer ranges, maintaining decent damage output at the same capacity as other rifles. The Heavy Rifle would also be best described as basically being in the middle of the class in my opinion in relation to its performance, but it's still a very fun weapon to use. If you're okay with higher recoil and more bullet spread in an assault rifle, you'll love using this weapon. After that, we have the Compact EMP Launcher for 40% off. Honestly, overall, I would just say stay away from this weapon. It functions similar to the Compact Grenade Launcher with the same projectile speed and arc, but the problem is you can only disable vehicle engines for about 5 seconds. People can still use the weapons on their vehicles to shoot you, harm you, and kill you, so you're not really going to be super protected all that often. I'd recommend you just stay away from this weapon. It's not that good. Then same with the Stun Gun for 40% off. You can shock your targets with thousands of volts of electricity and keep them incapacitated for a certain amount of time. However, this weapon has a very limited range, which honestly isn't even that much further than melee range, and the recharge time is 12 seconds, so this weapon isn't really that useful in most situations, and honestly, I would just advise you use a silent sidearm like a pistol or even a melee weapon in the situations where you think you'd need the stun gun. But with all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online this week. I'd love to know what you think of the property and the vehicle discounts, if you'll be picking anything up, all of it up, or basically buying nothing. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at Hazardous HDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.